ever had the experience where you go into a store thinking that you think you know what you want, but you're not positive? You see the item in person, you fall in love with it, and then it doesn't work out, and you don't get to bring it home with you. It's so sad. And that is exactly what happened to me today. You guys, I am such a contradiction. On the one hand, I am the person who loves a great deal. I love to fill my freezer with crock-pot meals like I did the other day and get a great deal on all my groceries. I love shopping at Aldi because they're so cheap, but they're also still good quality. I love shopping at Costco. I love getting a good bargain, but there's this little piece of me that also really loves to have pretty things. And today, that is what we are talking about. We're talking about pretty things. I don't have a lot of designer bags, but I do have a few. And I buy them about once a year or so. I will splurge on something really nice. And that's what happened today. Or at least, that's what I tried to do today. There is a new bag designer that I have been following for about the last 2 years or so. I originally heard about them on PurseBlog. And the PurseBlog people love these bags. And so, it piqued my interest, but they didn't have any in stock anywhere, and there was nowhere for me to go look at them myself. I'm not necessarily the smallest person. I'm pretty, average size when you talk about, the average American woman. But I'm not the same size as a model. So when you look at things online, it is really hard for me to get a sense of how big some of these bags are. How is it going to lay on me? How is it going to look on me? Is it going to look huge on me if I'm a bigger person than the model? It's just hard to know. Earlier in the week, I saw that Senreve was going to be having a trunk show at Nordstrom in Mall of America. And I thought, well, for sure, I should at least go check it out. I knew I was kind of tempting fate to go and, just look, because that is not necessarily my strong suit, is just going and looking at pretty things without buying them. But I wanted to go check it out to see how things would really work. So what I've been doing currently for the last year or so, since Thor was born, is I've got a Faure le Page tote bag that I have been using as a diaper bag / purse / all-around bag. But the thing that I have run into is that I recently decided to go back and work on a master's program. I have to move things in and out of my big bag all the time, and it's getting really annoying. So what I really wanted was to be able to have 2 separate bags for different purposes, so that I'm not always packing and repacking and moving things around, and where is this, where is that, I can't find it, all that fun kind of stuff. And what I wanted to go look at was the Senreve Maestra bag. Now, there's a large bag that says it holds like a MacBook. It holds a good size laptop. And then there's the midi size, which also is supposed to hold something like an iPad or a Microsoft Surface. The Surface Pro is what I have and what I use for school. So I carry that with me to class back and forth. So when I got to Nordstrom today to look at it, I was so excited to see all of them. But when I looked at them, immediately I realized that the midi size was just going to be way too small for my purposes. It wasn't going to be able to hold my Surface Pro plus all of the other things that I like to bring with me when I go to school. So that left the regular Maestra. I can be pretty indecisive sometimes, and today was definitely one of those days. I looked and I went back and forth a million times trying to decide about colors and finishes, and that's when I made my fatal error right there. So at this trunk show, they did have a few bags that you could buy and walk away with right away. They didn't have a lot of them, but they did have a few of those available. And there was one that I finally decided I wanted. It fine. So it was, what did you say, 10 minutes?
It was 10 minutes and the bag got sold.
I know.
It's sad.
The lesson today is to be more decisive next time.
Be more decisive. Next time, just buy it. If you want to, buy it. Buy it. Don't wait. You deserve it. You should buy it.
All right. Totally. Okay, so I am getting the, make sure I say it correctly. So it's the Maestra.
The Maestra, yes.
All right, in noir.
In noir, pebble leather.
Leather, yes.
Yes, with beautiful gold hardware from Senreve.
Yes, so I'm really excited. It'll be here in a couple of weeks.
2 to 3 weeks. Yes. Yes. And they're out of stock on their website, so you're lucky to get one.
Hooray. All right. Totally worth it to come.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Thank you.